Hi guys, and welcome back to another Mantis video. Myself, Liam. That's stupid.
You're stupid, Liam, you're stupid.
Today I'm going to be showing you every creature that is going to be in future Grounded 2 updates, so stick around to the end so you can find out which ones are going to be included. Now, as you can see on my screen in front of me, some of you might be familiar with this, others of you are probably not. These are the game files for Grounded 2. And whilst I do feel bad for looking at these, I feel like it's sort of spoiling stuff. At the same time, I'm sure most of you want to see what's going to be included, and I do myself, so if you've got to this point, you don't want to know, you want it to be a surprise, please stop watching now. This is the spoiler alert. Stop watching. So as you can see, we're in the Augusta. No clue why it's called that, but this is Grounded 2. And then in content, I go down to blueprints, and in blueprints, you can see here the creatures. And once I open this, there's going to be a huge list of creatures. So right now, one by one, I'm going to go through and show you every single creature that is going to be in Grounded 2. Now, again, this could be complete... Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm going to say this isn't 100% true because like we've seen in Grounded 1, there were creatures originally in the game files and still in the game files that weren't actually ever in the game. And I'm pretty sure you know which creatures I'm on about.
It's the lizard.
So going in alphabetical order, first on the list is A with the ants. So we have a small pack here called Antrim. And if I open Antrim, I have black, fire, and red. So that's just an indication there's going to be all of the ones from Grounded 1 in there. You've got the black ants, you've got the fire ants, and you've got the red ants. Those three are going to be in the game. But something new, which I've never seen before. So what I can see here is ant baby queen. And there's one for each color. So I don't know if it's going to be a baby queen ant or it's a baby ant you get from killing the ant queen like it was in the original game. Who knows? Next up with A, continuing on with ant, it is the antlion. Yes, again, like the first game, we have a roamer, as I can see here, and we also have a pit antlion. So again, the two, it's a bit boring because we've seen them in Grounded 1, so they're going to make a comeback, but why not? They're amazing. I love antlions. Shout out to all my antlion lovers out there. There's aphids. We already know aphids are in the game. There's bees. We already know bees are in the game. There's a bird. Most of you knew the bird was coming back. It's kind of obvious because there's feathers everywhere, but as I can see here, there is a bird in the game files as well. Oh my God! Get ready for this! This is amazing! Now you've all been wondering, you've all been scared, like myself, that a certain bug isn't going to be back in Grounded 2. And he goes by the name of...
Roy the Geezer.
But as I can see here, in the game files, underneath bird, we have Black Ox Beetle! Woo! So yes, like I said, this might not be 100% correct, but there is a chance, and that's all we need, that Roy the Black Ox Beetle will be making an introduction in Grounded 2. I won't get caught up on the Black Ox Beetle, although it is amazing and we all love it. So I'm going to carry on with the next one in B, and it's Bombardier Beetle. We already know the Bombardier Beetle's in the game. Carry on going. Burgle. Burgle is in the game, as we know. Caterpillar is in the game, as we already know. A lot of these you're already going to know about, so I'm going to skip the ones. I'm not going to go too in-depth on them, like the cockroach and stuff like that. We have here the beloved Crystal Beetle, which is, of course, the scarab, so they're going to be making a comeback. We have a diving bell spider. Actually, now that I think of it, in Grounded 2, I don't think there's a huge, at the moment anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's a huge body of water like there was in Grounded 1, like the pond. Then we have the firefly. And then there's something here which I'm unsure on because of how it's named. It's in between firefly and gnat. It's just a fly. So I don't know if there is actually going to be like a common fly, you know, like buzz buzz, or if that's just some sort of gnat variant. And like I said, there is the gnats as well. There is an infected and base. Gnat and base is just the standard one. There's grubs, as we know. There is a koi fish, which is surprising. Again, I'm not sure if these have just been copied over from Grounded 1 into Grounded 2, so they might not be in it, but I could see the koi fish making a comeback, like in a pond or something like that. So we've got Ladybugs, we've got base, infected, and variants. The variant obviously being the upper yard one, which is obviously the ladybird, the black version. Then going on to larva, you have the normal one, then you have the charcoal, the ladybird larva one. A leech. A leech. This is something I heard a long time ago, and I don't know if they were supposed to be bringing it into Grounded 1, but in these files there is a leech. So whether there is going to be a big body of water, and in it there is going to be a little leech. But yeah, there is just a single file for that. So that's interesting. That's something new. This is an exclusive. What is limerick? Oh, it's the lizard. The lizard. So maybe there are going to be lizards. Again, I don't know. This is just what I'm seeing in the game. Please don't go in the comments and start shouting at me like,
These are the folders and files from Grounded 1, you idiot!
I'm just reading what I see. I have made multiple disclaimers. I don't know if this is 100% correct, but these are in the Grounded 2 game files. So I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and assuming that because they've put them in the Grounded 2 game files, there's a chance that they're going to be in the game. The Mant! The Mant is back! He's back! Skip over that. Bit boring, don't really need to go into it, do I? But following up with Mant, we have the Mantis. And we've got the green Mantis, which we obviously already know about. It's in the game. We've seen it before. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's terrifying, but it's in the game. So there's a praying mantis and a regular mantis. So there are going to be 2 different mantis variants in the game. I have no clue. I've only seen one, which is the green one. So there are going to be 2 mantises potentially. But anyway, moving on to the mite. As I can see here, we have base, dust, and tick. Just when you thought you'd got rid of the mites and you didn't have to deal with them anymore, they are back. And speaking of creatures that you didn't want to see making a return, we have the mosquito. So we already know the base one's in the game. There's variants here. And yes, it's the tiger mosquito. The tiger mosquito is making a comeback. And underneath moth, we have obviously moth. And we have the blue butterfly, which we've already seen, we know is in the game, but the moth is potentially making a comeback as well. Under Ominent, I think is the ORCs. We have the ants, black ox, bombardier, all the stuff you saw in Grounded 1 pretty much is underneath Ominent. So that's all the same sort of crap. Then moving on, we have the roly-poly. We have the base roly-poly. Then we got scorpions. Then we got the snails. I got a load of stick for saying the snails are in Grounded 1. I know they're not in Grounded 1. It was a joke. Now, this is the interesting part. This is the part you all came for. So, as you can see here, we have Black Widow. We have this underneath it, which is the most interesting one. It's Boss 01. So what we've got here is potentially 3 different spider bosses. We've got the Spider Boss Hedge, which is the Hedge Broodmother. We knew that one was making a comeback. A lot of people have said. We've got BP Spider Boss, which is probably the tarantula. And then we've got another one, Broodmother Boss Augusta. Augusta is Grounded 2, so it's an exclusive to Grounded 2 potential Broodmother. Again, I don't know. This is just what's in the game files. I'm just reading what I see. Hold me hands up. I don't know. Then we've got the Orb Weavers, we've got the small spiders, which is obviously the Orb Weaver Juniors, we've got Spiderlings, we've got the Wolf Spider, and in the Wolf Spider, as I can see here, we've got just standard Wolf Spider, which we know is in the game. It's fluffy, it's amazing. Is there an ORC Wolf Spider yet? I don't know. That's terrifying. And we've also got the Infected Wolf Spider is making a comeback. And that is everything on spiders so far. So if that's all you came for, like, thanks for watching, goodbye. But for those of you who want to see what else is in the game, carry on watching, carry on watching. I will make these into TikToks or shorts as well, because I know a lot of you have TikTok brain and you can't pay attention for more than like a minute. We got Stink Bug's already in it, but we've also got the Upper Yard variant, as I can see here. And for those of you who don't know, the Upper Yard variant is the green shield bug, which is just the bigger, stronger variety. Subject V. I imagine this is going to be the Schmecter. I don't know why I did quotation marks, this is his name. The Schmecter of this game. I have no clue who that is. Someone at Ominent, potentially. I'm guessing that's the other teen or the person that keeps calling you over the intercom and yeah, you fight them. I'm guessing that's what it is. I'm not too sure yet. Speaking of bosses, we got tadpoles. I'm joking, they're not a boss, it's just a tadpole. It would be funny though to have a tadpole boss. Taze Tees. I'm yet to see one. And in the Taze T, we have Ominent Robot. Is that Schmecter? Is that the assistant manager? That's normally the assistant manager, but again, it's called something different in the original game files. We got Wendell Bot. So Wendell's making a comeback. I don't know if you can fight him. Taze T. We got Rust Tees. Electric Range. I imagine that's gonna be the Arc. Ah, yes. Termites making a comeback. And is the Termite King? The Termite King is in the game files. The boss that isn't technically a boss could be making a comeback. Please make it a boss. I feel bad for him. I've just seen that. That doesn't fill me with joy. That fills me with dread. So Wicklow is the Wasp Queen. Wicklow was the same game file that was in Grounded 1. Unless they've just copied it exactly like for like across and it's not going to be in the game. But the files are here and it's the same as it was in Grounded 1. So there's a chance there is going to be a Wasp Queen at some point. But with the Wasp Queen, we also just have the Wasp, the drones as well. These two are boring. I'm not going to go into them too much. We've got the Water Boatman, woo, and the Water Flea, woo, and the Weevil, woo. Now, we already know there's Weevil variants. There's already the ORC Weevil. There's a standard Weevil. Will there be an infected one? The infected one is there, as you can see. I keep saying this. I keep reiterating the fact that I don't know if this is going to be in the game. This is just in the game file, so there's a chance it's going to be in the game. The one I haven't covered yet, which again, this was in the original Grounded, and I'm not sure if some of you knew, the Water Strider was in the original game. A character there, which could be spawned in, the Water Strider. So in Grounded 1, they had the Water Strider and they had the Strider Skates. But the thing is, and they were in the game files, every time we would try to spawn in the Strider Skates, because they never actually implemented it into the game, we would try and spawn them in, it just crashed the game. So if there is a large body of water, expect to see water striders. You kill the water striders, you get their skis, and you might be able to just ski around on top of the water, which would be insane. That's a really good idea. And that looks like, so far for creatures, that is everything. Please don't hound me in the comments and get angry at me for spoiling. You didn't have to watch this. Like I said a million times, this might not be in the game, but it's in the game file, so there's a good chance it is going to be. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. For every thumb up you give it, I eat 1 cucumber. And if you want me to delve into more of the game files to see which sort of armor and weapons there are going to be, please let me know and I will create another video. But thank you for watching, everyone. Expect shorts if you can't be bothered to watch this whole video. And